What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to MattBreaksWax. I've got another hopefully exciting video. I'm going to give it a little disclaimer. If your name is Matt and you run a YouTube channel called Senior Junior Rips, do not watch this video. It can only hurt you. This is the 1990 Upper Deck, and if you were on the live where we ripped our 1987 tops and found the Bo Jackson Future Stars cards, that was here. I got one of those left. The other one got sent off to Robert Pop Springs as a giveaway winner. But we found two of those in the live with Senior Junior Rips. But he told a story about opening 1990 Upper Deck. He was talking to me about it. I don't know if he told it in the live or we talked about it afterward. I can't remember, honestly. But, you know, he told me the story. As a kid, he ripped 1990 and he found the Reggie. And it had an autograph. He didn't know that that was special. He didn't know that it was limited. He thought they were all autographed. Somebody bought it off of him at a card show. He thought it was a lot of money at the time, and he regrets it every day. So he found out years later, like when somebody was ripping this again and it didn't have the autograph, and he was like, "Oh, where's that one? Doesn't have an autograph. Where's the autograph?" And they're like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "Yeah, mine. I ripped one of those as a kid that had an autograph." And he didn't realize how rare it was. That they only made, I think it was like 2,500 of them. And so, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what we're looking for here today. That's the long shot chase in 1990 Upper Deck. We just have some great cards otherwise. But here we go. Eric King, Philadelphia Phillies. I love the art cards. I am a sucker for a good art card. So I'm hoping I can get every team. Ooh, the star rookie checklist. Okay. So I forget who's in this, but we can look right now because we have this handy dandy checklist. Steve Avery, long gone. Marquise Grissom, Tino Martinez up there, John Oler, Dean Palmer is okay, Deion Sanders, Sammy Sosa, Robin Ventura. Okay, so we got some names we can look for. Domingo Ramos, Pat Borders. These are going to be flipped every which way. Mike Boddicker, Calvin Schiraldi. Save this nice Padres sticker. Charles Hudson, Greg Hibbard, Fred Lynn, Dirk Lilliquist, Brooke Jacoby, Don Carmen, Tom Gordon, and Wayne Tullison. Man, that was a rough way to start. So yeah, we're looking for the Reggie or any of those big name rookies. I don't think we're going to win our 1991 season tickets. Bobby Rose, Cleveland Indians, Joe Carter. Fantastic. Love the art cards. Blankenship, Biggio, there we go. We'll get some names here. Larry Barkin. Love Barry. Alright, Jeff Montgomery. Jose De Leon. Oh, our sticker. Don't want to lose that. Giants. Chris Gwynn. Herm Winningham, Terry Pohl, Gary Templeton, Rick Cerrone, Larry Walker, that's a nice one, like that, Jose Oquendo, and Mike Dyer. I want to say, I don't know if there were 5,000 or 2,500. Trying to look here on the pack, see if it says. No, of course not. Why would it say that? Why would it say it? It wouldn't. Alright, Billy Ripken. Not as fun as the 89 player. Alright, is it Devon White? Yep, Devon White. Cincinnati Reds, Barry Larkin. Love that. Don Slott, Kevin Batiste, Charlie O'Brien, Jim Abbott. Always a big fan of Jim Abbott. Another Giant sticker. Alright. Let's see here. Guillermo Hernandez, Sean Hillegas, Kenny Williams, Kirby! Love Kirby Puckett. Fantastic Kurt Manwaring. Darren Dalton. Carlton Fisk, a bunch of catchers in this pack. And we got Damon Berryhill rounding that one out. want to finish off this box. I can still do one more of these live. I have a whole other full box that is not open yet. If you want to rip these live with me, we can do a whole box. Give me a comment down below, and we can put that together. Damaso Garcia, Luis Salazar, Upper Deck Checklist. Whoop whoop. Rick Honeycutt. Doc Gooden, there we go. Finally, another card. That was good. Eric King, Bob Melvin, Twins sticker. Randy Kramer. Walt Weiss. Gary Redus. Eric Hansen. Mel Hall. Tim Loudner. Bobby Bonilla, we put him up until the Orioles stopped paying him. Jody Reed. Oh, I saw the grass, and I wasn't sure if that was something special. Dave Dravecki. National League top vote getter. So this is MVP. Will Clark. Nice. Will Clark on the MVP. It doesn't look that much different from the base card. Jose Vizcaíno, Mike Harkey, Rolando Rumis, Lloyd Bannister. Checklist. Whoop, whoop. We lost our sticker there too. Who we got? Who we got? Reds. Alright. Chris Carpenter. Rob Dibble. Bob Ojeda. Spike Owen. Rich Gedman. Nick Asaski, Damon Berryhill, and John Wetland rounding it out. Alright. Nothing doing there. Here we go. Let's see. Philadelphia Phillies, Vaughn Hayes. Fantastic. Chris Hammond on the star rookie. Jose Offerman. Hey, there's Bo Jackson. Look at that. Fantastic. Great looking bow. I'm putting that one in the middle. Gary Carter. Who do we got here? Jose De Leon again. Jeff Montgomery again. We've seen this correlation before. Oh, our sticker is the Twins again. Melito Perez. Not bad. Jesse Orozco. He did some Orioles time. Frank DePino. Eddie Williams. Randy Ready. Reedy. My friend says Reedy. I don't know how he pronounces it. Carlos Quintana, Wayne Tullison, and Joe Carter. Put him on top of Gary Carter. I think they're related. Not sure. I'd be curious. Carter cousins. Oral Hershiser. Alright, we got White Sox pitcher Tom Drees on the star rookie. Brian Fisher. Looks like Tony Phillips. Kevin Mitchell. Juan Nieves. Mark Langston. Expos sticker. Might hang on to that in case they get an expansion team. Could get some Expos gear cheap now before they start up again. Frank Tanana. Frank Williams. Bob Welch. Dan Gladden. Greg Briley. Roger McDowell. Joel Skinner and Ryan Sandberg. Love that one. Absolutely love that one. That's fantastic. I want to say I've already gotten a Reggie insert. No, that's out of score. Never mind. I have not gotten any kind of Reggie out of here. Pat Borders. Kurt Young. Kevin Ritz. Rich Webster. Eric Davis. There we go. Nice. Damaso Garcia. Jamie Navarro. We got a Cardinals sticker. Not bad. Jay Bell for the Pirates. RJ Reynolds for the Pirates. Man, this is a Pirates pack. Look at this. Sid Bream for the Pirates. Bill Spears. Glenn Braggs. Jeff Reardon with the Bearden. Another Pirate. Steve Carter. And Roger Clemens. Roger Clemens rounding us out. Man, stumbled over that one. 8 packs left. Eight packs left. Here we go. Barry Larkin again. Tommy Green. I was hoping that was Steve Avery. Jose Cano. Fred McGriff. Love that. Mark McGuire. Donnie Baseball behind him. Mike Rochford. Joey Cora. Our sticker. It's Pirates. Steve Rosenberg. Jeff Musselman. Alex Trevino. Storm Davis. Mitch Moreland. Or Keith Moreland, sorry. Jimmy Key. Another Roger. And Ernie Riles to round out that pack. Alright, here we go. Jack Dougherty. Bob Nelson. Bob Hamlin. Nice. Junior Felix. Robbie Thompson. Rick Rochelle. Kelly Downs. Our sticker is the Indians. Matt Winters. Eric Shaw. Jim Clancy. Brady Anderson. Second year card for Brady. I think. Jeff Robinson. 88 or 89 was his rookie year. Rob Ducey. Oops, I dropped them. Get it? Dwight Smith. And Jody Reed. 6 packs. Kirby. Randy Nosek. Jay Royce. Paul Kilgus. Ron Oster. Mark Langston. Juan again. Blue Jays sticker. Tim Burke. Miguel Garcia. Bill Buckner. That well, I don't, that is like a photography, like, wow. That is a photography gem. So we all know what Bill Buckner's famous for, right? And look what's down there behind him, right between his legs, a giant hole. That is a photography gem. Brian Clutterbuck, Gary Gaetti, Mike Aldrade, John Cangelosi, and Benny Santiago. Gotta pause this 1 second. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, dog had to come back in. Alright. Mitch Williams. You got Kirby Puckett on the Minnesota Twins art card. Love that. Scott Coolbaugh, the rookies. Rick Sutcliffe. Steve Sachs. Wally Joyner. Steve Finley. For my O's. Our sticker is the White Sox. Jim Corsi. Les Lancaster. Dave Henderson. Putting him up today. Chris Bosio. Another checklist. Whoop whoop. Rob Murphy. Another Sandberg. Love it. Love that. And Otis Nixon to round us out. 4 packs. Down to the final 4. We're trying to rip these, get us out of here in less than 25 minutes. Let's see. Alright, Kirk McCaskill. Julio Franco on the art card. Neil Heaton. O to B. McDowell. Oh, Mark Grace. Not bad at all. We're running out of room up here on the stand. I might have to put him on the front of the stand. Let's see. Trevor Wilson. Charlie Liebrandt. Another White Sox sticker. Willie McGee. Chuck Carey. Mike Marshall. Kenny Williams. Craig Worthington for my Orioles. Rick Cerone. Vance Law. Rafael Palmeiro. Put Rafi up there. 3 packs. Mickey Tettleton for my O's. Kevin Blankenship. Lou Whitaker. Sweet Lou on the art card. Pete O'Brien. Mark Williamson for my Orioles. Todd Stottlemyre. Cal Daniels. Our sticker is the Blue Jays again. Charles Hudson. Juan Samuel. Henry Cotto. Jim Eisenreich. He looks really not happy. Dale Sveum. Sveum, I don't know. Pat Sheridan. Benito Santiago again. And Vance Law again. 2 packs. Still trying to find a Reggie. Or Griffey. I'd settle for a Griffey. Matt Williams. Love that. Checklist. Whoop whoop. Alright, Blue Jays. Art card. This is going to be George Bell. Hey! Speak it into existence. Speak it into existence. There it is. Had a little something on there, but it's gone now. Fantastic, fantastic. I want to set that aside for a minute. Brett Butler, we're going to look at it closer. Jamie Navarro, Damaso Garcia, Oakland A's a sticker. Greg Brock, Mike Hanneman, Carney Lansford, John Moses. Who's laying on the ground there? Von Hayes, Darren Jackson, Cecil Espy, and rounded out with a Brett Saberhagen. Not bad, but this is, whoop, I just jacked it all up probably. With the Bo Jackson and the Ken Griffey Jr., that's who I would have been looking for as a kid. Definitely, you know, not the same as finding the 89, but, you know, big win in my book. I've still got 1 pack left, apparently. Glad we got it, Griffey. Alright, last pack magic. We settled for a Griffey, but we still want the Reggie. Alright. Here we go. Harold Baines. Hall of Famer. Lloyd McClendon. Pascual Perez. Dan Plesac. Ozzie Guillen. Ken Daly. Bruce Ruffin. Eric Shaw. Boston Red Sox sticker. Mark Gubiza. Jamie Moyer. Art Carry-On. We got an art card. Alvaro Espinosa. Is that Mike Scott? Yep, Mike Scott on the art card. Francisco Cabrera and Jose De Jesus. Alright, folks. That's a whole lot of not keepers. That's all base. Yeah. But we got a lot to write home about. I'm not upset at this one. This one's not bad at all. So we got our art cards. We got a couple of Sandbergs. There were a couple of Pucketts. Mark Grace we got. We didn't get any big name rookies. We did get a Bo Jackson, and we got the Ken Griffey Jr., which was kind of our backup hit, I guess, since we didn't get a Reggie. So big win on this rip. I appreciate you watching. Be sure to like and subscribe on the way out. We're gonna keep ripping this stuff, man. If you want to do a live with me, you know, let me know. Put a comment down below. We'll rip something live together and promote each other's channels and just have a good time like we were kids waiting for a Beckett magazine in the mail, just to see if we could get one over on our buddies and yeah, just bask in the nostalgia. All right, have a good one.